To whom it may concern, if Shinobu Kocho stabs me in the back and I am poisoned to my untimely death, do not prosecute this woman. She caught me slipping. That is on me. And I welcomed it.
Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go? Ready to go. Everybody like, hey.
Alright, what is good, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to my story mode. So today we're going to be talking a little bit more about Demon Slayer: The Hinokami Chronicles. And so far, we've talked a little bit about the game, just a little bit. We've talked about the uniqueness of the game and the whole situation regarding the roster, which apparently has gotten a lot better, and I just ended up posting that video that I made a while back on a wrong day. So it just didn't work out how I thought it would work out, but that's okay. That's how it happens sometimes. So whatever the case may be, today we're going to be talking about my personal hopes and wishes for the game. Okay, we still have about a month before it comes out, and I'm down to make a couple more videos regarding the game and the anime if need be or whatever. I am not reading the manga yet because season 2 is so close that I'd rather just whatever. But I'm down to talk about the anime, I'm down to talk about the game, and I'm just down to do more general content regarding Demon Slayer if you guys would like to see me talk more about it. So we'll make it happen, and I'm definitely going to be doing gameplay on the game. If you guys want to do maybe some versus matches with me, I don't know. I am going to definitely doing some with Dom down the line. So anyway, we'll see how that plays out. But for now, let's just talk about my personal hopes and wishes, and maybe eventually we can talk about your guys' hopes and wishes. If you guys leave enough comments down below, maybe you guys can get featured in the next video. Let me know. We can make something happen, Captain. So this is going to be a short little video. I just simply want to talk about the things that I do want coming from this game and things that I do not want coming from this game. So let's sort it out here. So kick back, grab your pizza. Maybe if it's cold, I don't know. I heard a lot of people like cold pizza. I guess that's a thing. I don't know. Grab a Coke. Grab a lemon. Maybe people like to suck on a lemon while they're kicking back. I don't know. Whatever you like to do when you're chilling, do it. Because it's chill time. Let's talk about some of my hopes and wishes, okay? Some may be a little more obvious than others, but that's okay. You can disagree with me, or you can absolutely agree with me and tell me that I am ridiculous. Anyway, let's start it up with things that I do want in the game. For starters, consistent balance patches, okay? And while I think that for the most part they did an okay job with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I think, I'm not actually 100% sure, I want the level of love and care in those balance patches that Arc Systems does for fighters, bro. Alright? If CC2 was able to keep it up, I'm sorry, CC2, that's CyberConnect, that's who's doing Demon Slayer, I'm so sorry. Arc Systems did an amazing job keeping fighters alive by giving it those incredible balance patches, some that may even change the game at some point, okay? So I want that kind of love, okay? Think about it this way. Fighters has been out for what, like 2-3 years now? And we got such a big update just recently that the game is alive and well again and doing fire, for the record, alright? It's got such a big update that the game feels almost different, okay? And it feels better, and it feels great. And you can mix and match and maneuver even better than you were able to before, because they realized, like, this is something that worked for the game, these are concepts that could definitely work for this game. Why don't we implement them in a way that could, you know, make the game a little bit better and almost change the formula entirely. And now it's almost like everybody's got a fresh new fighting game on their hands. It's awesome. Alright, and we didn't even get a new character announcement. It was just so much in the balance patches that the game feels different now, and that's great. That's great. There's a lot more to abuse. However, what I'm saying is, CC2, if you guys could give it that love and care, you could have a very well done competitive scene, Jesus Christ, on your hands for this game going forward, okay? And I feel like this one definitely has a lot more potential to be in the competitive scene because the roster is a lot more focused, and just generally speaking, it feels a lot more balanced already than Naruto's roster ever felt. Okay, even the weakest guy on the roster, it feels like if I really wanted to play him and do well, I could. Hell, that dude could be top tier for all we know. It's the waiting game. We're about to find out real soon. So, just saying, consistent balance patches goes a long way, and I'm not like, this isn't even talking about just future updates or anything like, just like, you know, in terms of DLC and story content or whatever, just content. I'm just talking about pure, hey, this character needs a tune up, boom. This character needs a tune down, boom. All right, keep it up with that level of love that Smash is given, that Fighters is given, and you guys could have a real good ass long-lasting game on your hands that people will want to keep coming back to, especially when they find out that their mains have been nerfed or buffed. All right, just saying, you'll have some serious potential on your hands. That's all I want. And speaking of newer updates and things like that, something that doesn't usually come unless it's like a character or something like that, at least in Smash's case, but don't be stingy with stages, y'all. All right, every now and again it would be nice, every couple of updates, if we have to pay for it, fine, but it would be nice to have some new stages every now and again, every time something gets introduced. All right, like you guys did an amazing job with the just, oh my, there were so many stages in every Naruto game. Some of them got ported over, but you guys kept adding on to it, and eventually we had a really big roster of stages on our hands, and that was dope. That was sick. That was awesome. Loved every second of it. I want that kind of love, but I don't know what the situation is with the maps right now. With the stages, I don't know what all the stages look like. I feel like I've seen like maybe 3 max, and that concerns me. We're gonna need more than 3 stages, okay? For example, maybe down the line we can get that one maze situation that Muzan leads all his demons in. You know what I'm talking about? When Homeboy was jumping through and it looked like a huge ass puzzle, and Dog thought he was getting away, but he got nowhere. Like, I want that platform there to be a stage. That would be fire, okay? Just saying, y'all have some stages you can work with. Don't let us down with that. Don't let us down. I know the roster might be small currently, as we know, but the stage list doesn't have to be. That's all. We like our unique settings to fight in. That's all we want. So, please don't be stingy with the stages. That's all I'm asking. All right. Next up, regarding the story mode, I absolutely know that the story mode is going to be absolute heat. Absolute heat. Mostly because obviously we're going to be following the mainline story, and we know that the mainline story is heat. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great going through that again for me the 3rd time? Yeah, this is me going through the story for the 3rd time. So, look forward to it. However, I hope that very much so, because you guys kind of advertise it like we're able to kind of free roam a little bit, talk to individuals possibly, I don't know. Maybe we can receive missions, I don't know, but here's my thing. I kind of want you guys to allow us to go off the beaten path and maybe allow us to do some things that weren't really involved with the main story at all in very, very rare cases, okay? Think about it this way. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, we had the entire village of, we had the entire Hidden Leaf village. Was it Konoha? We had the entire Hidden Leaf village at our disposal. We were able to do anything we wanted. We were able to jump on walls and rocket ourselves over buildings. Like, that was absolutely insane. And that right there, now I'm not saying we need to be shadow cloning and launching ourselves over to fight demons, whatever. I'm not trying to get crazy. I'm just saying, if we're in a new area in this supposedly free roaming like situation that you've given us here, I hope that you guys allow us to talk to random NPCs that would give us missions that maybe could earn us some money for healing items in the story mode, or possibly like maybe some collectibles that we could buy outside of the story mode, or possibly just inside the story mode. Just something to earn us more. Just more things to do than just the bare bones story. Because quite honestly, I mean, I love the story to death, but man, I don't know, if it's going to be exactly the same, there's a good chance we may end up skipping a couple cutscenes every now and again if I know it's just going to be a lot of dialogue, you know? But I don't know. I'm just saying, allow us to go off the beaten path every now and again, and that would be absolute heat. That's all I want, truly. Just a couple of extra missions here and there that's like, hey, are you part of the Demon Slayer Corps? Can you help me out with this demon situation? I'll pay you handsomely, or I'll give you some items, or possibly a collectible that you can, you know, view, or maybe some music, you know? Maybe they got some some music discs for us or something that we can unlock. I don't know, just some kind of unlockables that would make it worth it, because I don't really know what else you would do with a fighting game, but they managed to give us very specific extra missions in the original Naruto game, and then they completely just delved off from that. I think they also did it kind of in Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, but not as much. So I'm just saying, I kind of expect that there probably is going to be a couple of things here and there, but just saying, I hope y'all let loose with that. I hope y'all went balls to the wall with it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Just a thought. Just a thought. The next thing is I want more than just simply the story, local battles, and online battles as modes available in the game, okay? I kind of want something like an arcade mode, okay? And when I say that, I mean, like, you could set it up a couple of ways, but the most generic arcade mode would be you pick this character, maybe you pick this character and you go on a small, like, you know, here's enemies that this character fought, or here's opponents that this character wants to fight in order, or something like that. Some kind of challenge mode maybe, I don't know. Just something along the lines of an arcade mode that would be, you know, fun for single player than just, because once you're finished with the story, it would, yeah, we're going to be online a majority of the time. That much is very true. We're probably going to be online, whether it be casual, ranked, or whatever else. But it would be nice to have another single player experience that would also help us learn the game a little bit, especially if we can choose the difficulty. If we could play through some kind of little arcade mode where we have to go through some really hard CPUs that'll really put us in our place, that would be kind of sweet. You feel me? I feel like that would be kind of fun. I would love to just go through as a Inosuke and pummel my way up to, you know, somebody bonkers, you know? I'm sure he would want to fight Rengoku if he had the chance. So, just saying. It would be really nice to have something along the lines of some kind of arcade mode so that we can do something other than just online, okay? Especially if we want to, like, get if we want to get a handle on certain characters. The best way to get used to a character before taking them online is obviously to battle the computer, but it would be boring to just fight the same, like, CPU, whatever. It would be more interesting to fight a series of enemies to get to the end, and then by the end of it you're like, okay, I now have a general idea of how this character works. Maybe I'm ready to take them in the ranked now, or maybe just, you know, casual if they offer it. So just saying, a possibility. Just consider it. Just think about it. That's all I'm wanting. And then one of my final wants here is gonna sound a little unreasonable at first, but I'll explain myself. I want something equivalent to a crossover. I think a crossover would be dope, and I absolutely if you know me, you know that I absolutely am in love with crossovers. I love when that kind of thing happens, right? And I think that it would work well here under certain circumstances, okay? Maybe you guys have to be specific, whether it be another fighting game or another anime or whatever. However, think about it this way. Y'all had a lot of fun with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm as a series, okay? Now, think about it this way. Once upon a time, y'all did have crossover. Y'all did have a crossover with not only Dragon Ball, with the pre-order costumes for Naruto, and I think also Sasuke. I don't remember what Sasuke got. I know he got something, but primarily, you got Naruto in the gi. You got Naruto in Goku's gi, okay? And he got the power pole and everything. That was a whole ass costume for Naruto, just for no reason, just because. Alright, and that would be cool. I'm super down to clown with a couple of reference costumes, whether it be from different anime or whatever. That would be super clean. I would be down to clown, okay? However, once upon a time, y'all did introduce a whole ass Tekken character. I'm pretty sure it was Tekken. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, y'all did introduce a character from an entirely different game series. And everybody was like, whoa, this character kind of sucks in comparison to, like, all these crazy fast Naruto characters, so he doesn't really fit as well as you would think. However, it is really cool to have him here, especially if you're a big fan of his series. So, that was great. That was awesome. It was completely unnecessary, but I paid for him. I think did I unlock him, or was he unlockable, or did I pay for him? Either way, I went out of my way to make sure that he was on my roster. Okay, I had him and I tried him out. He wasn't my favorite character, but I was glad he was there because it was just nice to have such a unique character on such a list. It was so weird, but it was so fun, you know? It's like Link and Soul Calibur. That was weird, but it was dope, you know? And I feel like we shouldn't, you know, cut out crossovers as a potential thing in games anymore, you know? Like, it's been so long since we've had some really good crossovers but outside of Smash, you know? Like, I don't know. Me personally, I'm just thinking about it. If you want to reference like your own games, CyberConnect, if you want to do maybe another Dragon Ball situation, if you could give it like if you could give some costumes to everybody, you know, maybe if you want to put like Nezuko and like Piccolo's gi, kind of like how he gave it to Gohan, like the little gi, you know, that'd be super cute. You know, it's just something off the beaten path, just something a little weird. If you want to do costumes to reference other anime, maybe if you guys want to do some My Hero references, because y'all like Demon Slayer and My Hero, Black Clover, you know what I'm saying? They're up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Black Clover costumes would be pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't really care for Black Clover, I've never watched it. I don't know if I am going to. I probably will for the culture. But, just saying, you could absolutely do, at the very least, crossover costumes. That would be so dope. And I don't know if you guys realize, but people would be willing to pay money for that kind of thing, okay? And then as far as like My Hero costumes, bro, putting Tanjiro's color scheme and Deku's color scheme are 1-to-1, dog. 1-to-1. Black and green are their colors. Putting Tanjiro in Deku's outfit would be clean as all get out, dog. That would be insanely unnecessary, but super dope. I would 100% be here for it. If y'all could manage something like that, I'd be a happy camper, okay? Now, if y'all want to get crazy with it, if y'all want to get nutty bunny with it, let's have some true crossovers. Let's have some actual crossover characters from either maybe other games, maybe other fighting games, you know, maybe previous games of yours, or maybe other anime, okay? You want to do games referencing you guys? I don't know how y'all feel about adding characters from Naruto or JoJo's Eyes of Heaven, but if y'all want, I wouldn't be too opposed to it, you know? Just saying. It's definitely an option to consider, you know? If you want to add a Naruto character, if you want to add a JoJo character. But if you want to go off the beaten path, maybe a Street Fighter character that moves kind of fast, or maybe one that uses some kind of blade or weapon, you know? You want to get nuts? Persona 5? Sega will do crossovers with anybody with Persona and Sonic. They don't care. So if you want to get super weird, it's there as an option, you know what I'm saying? Even though that would never happen. I'm just spitballing here. Now, as maybe for the more realistic options, I would say My Hero, or now that I've thought about it out loud, Black Clover. Black Clover, you know, I think they also uses a sword in there. So maybe an Asta outfit for somebody would be crazy, you know, for Zenitsu maybe. I don't know. That would be pretty dope. I could see some Black Clover outfits if you guys really wanted to do something like that, or if you wanted to do some My Hero outfits and do some references, you know, Nezuko as Ochako, you know, just saying, y'all could do it. Y'all could do it if you really wanted to. Shinobu is Miss Joke. I'm just spitballing here, just spitballing. And then honestly, like maybe I don't know, dude. Like if you want to keep it in the sword family, Ichigo, bro. I would love to see somebody in Ichigo's getup, bro. I'm sorry, but Bleach has some of the most drip in all of anime. I don't care. I don't care. You can fight me on all you want, all day, bro, all day. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I've been on this for so long now, so you get what I'm getting at. Long story short, costumes, or maybe characters if you want to get crazy, but at the very least, costumes would be sick. Now let's talk about a couple of things that I don't want, and these are very simple things, nothing too crazy out there. Okay, for starters, I don't really want them to overdo it with the DLC. I'm not really sure exactly where they stand as far as demons go, but don't go overboard. Okay, a whole $5.99 is gonna get kind of rough, you know. This ain't Smash, bro. You know, it's not coming with unless it's coming with a stage, maybe multiple costumes, and some music alongside the character. A whole act like $5.99 would be kind of rough for an entire ass character. I felt like even Blaze Blue was asking a little much with those character packs, and there were characters that I really wanted. Okay, so just saying, take it easy, y'all, with the character or with the Demon Slayer DLC bundles and packs and things like that. Just be easy, all right? I feel like there should be demons that we should be able to unlock individually, especially since this game goes all the way up to Mugen Train, all right? We have to fight most of these demons anyway. So it's like, I really hope y'all are, you know, again, I don't know what the news is. I didn't look too much into it because I just kind of want to avoid everything regarding the game right now because it's getting so close that I just want to go in as blind as possible on what we're going to unlock and what we're going to get as DLC and everything like that. So, just saying, I feel like the demons should be unlockable and other characters should be unlockable as well down the line. Maybe, I don't know, but for the most part, the demons at the very least. Like Rui, I think somebody said something about Rui being possibly playable. I just saw that on my feed. I don't know. But just saying, if you guys are going to make the demons playable at some point, they should be unlocked, not bought. That's kind of rough, Chief. I'll probably still buy them regardless. Just saying, though, that might not make a lot of other folks happy. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. So, just be easy about it. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe some demons, not all of them. Not all of them. So, how you guys go about that is up to you. Just be easy, okay? That's all I'm saying. Next thing is I'm hoping that they don't delve too far from the mainline story just to make a situation that's that's just more fitting for the game, right? So what I mean by that is, for example, in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, there was a fight, the final fight, sorry for spoilers, by the way, you can leave or skip like 20 seconds ahead, or no, maybe like 30, maybe a minute. There was a fight with Obito at the end of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 that didn't happen like that. From what I saw, it did not go down like that in the anime. It kind of did, but the way they ended it was weird. Like, it's almost like the fight may as well have not happened, you know? And they made it like that specifically because that's where they needed to end Storm 3's story before moving on to Storm 4. So it didn't really make as much sense. And it's like, okay, let's not do all that, alright? Keep it as it was, alright? For Demon Slayer, again, spoilers, I'm talking about spoilers right now, be careful. In Mugen Train, which is where we're going up to as far as we're aware, the final fight that we know of, the final big fight was against, or was between Rengoku and Akuza. That's what the final fight needs to be. Do not make some crazy final unnecessary fight between Tanjiro and the other cat and oh my god, why am I blanking so hard? Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Nezuko against Akuza, like, that would be ridiculous, okay? Do not do that. Just saying, keep it how it is. The final fight is Rengoku versus Akuza. Keep it as Rengoku versus Akuza. That's the energy that we want. That's the energy that we should probably end up receiving. So, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Don't delve too far out of the story because that's gonna be weird for a lot of people, okay? And then, simply put, I hope you guys don't stop after this game. I just really hope that whatever you guys do, just keep up that energy for Demon Slayer, alright? We're getting a whole new season. If we get some DLC, cool. If this is the one game that you guys are going to just keep adding DLC onto, awesome, dope. That's what they're doing with Kakarot. I'm with the shits. Absolutely, do what you must. If not, I could see a Hinokami Chronicles 2. I'm down to clown. It'll probably end up I feel like it does feel like a very similar situation to Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, where like the story is long enough for it to span across multiple games. However, difference is Demon Slayer's over. It's been over for a while now, and it's not nearly as long as Naruto. So you can only apparently from what I've heard, we can maybe get like 2 or 3 more games story-wise out of Demon Slayer as a series. So whether or not you guys decide to put a couple things in DLC here and then release the next game and then put a couple DLC in there, whatever you got to do, just don't quit on it. This series has a lot of potential as a series, and I'm sure that so many people are looking forward to this game, even though like a lot of people thought it was pretty bare bones at first. But bro, this game's gonna go bunnies. All right, this game's gonna go bonkers. So just saying, I hope you guys don't stop after this one. So overall, I think this is going to be a fun-ass game. It's going to have some serious competitive potential, and if it's balanced decently, especially if it's balanced decently for a very long time. And I'm really looking forward to not only, probably most likely, eventually getting access to all of the demons as playable characters, but I'm also looking forward to being the best Nezuko player in NA. Try me, bitch. Try me. I'ma be grinding day and night. All right? We're going in with that practice mode. I ain't playing no games, son. I ain't playing no games. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, on that note, I want to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this. I want to hear all of your guys' thoughts on Demon Slayer coming out next month. If you want me to make more videos on it, if you guys want to talk about what you guys want, your hopes and wishes, if you guys want me to make a video on your guys' hopes and wishes, let me know. But again, that's it for me. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time.